Welcome, y'all. Welcome. This is the Allen Powell Show. Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. Got a locked and loaded show for you, as usual. You all right over here?
I got it, bro.
You okay? You good?
You know I usually.
He good. For the first time, he's good.
I'm good. I'm good.
We making progress around here.
Usually you do better with the music, though. You count.
What?
But go ahead. Go ahead.
We always got to deal with that part. He can't never think. All right, y'all. This is the Allen Powell Show. Let me introduce y'all to the people. This is my brother Hollywood Powell to my right. Mr. Tell the Truth is in the building. We got a special guest joining us today.
Hold on.
This is what?
Did this man just whip out a tube of Vaseline and lube up?
Bro, why was he always worried about what I do?
Oh,
man. Introduce her, man.
Oh, man.
Introduce her. I know that. Introduce her, though, man. Introduce her, man.
I'm sorry.
That would have threw me off.
He lubed them up, bro.
What, his nails?
No.
His lips.
Oh, his lips.
Why we be so concerned about what I'm doing with myself over here, man?
Don't mind us, man. It's just some of the strange stuff we deal with.
I'm just saying, my lips was a little dry. You want some Vaseline?
I need to go ahead.
Alright, man. Can you get to do something, man?
Once again, man, this is Hollywood Powell. That's Mr. Tell the Truth. We got a special guest in the building tonight, Miss Brittany I-Tech Teach You Taylor. We're going to get into the I-Tech Teach You a little bit later. That's something she got going on, but she's joining us today, having a little fun with us. Going to join the show and have some fun with us. So I'm on the wrong page and everything, y'all.
This feel like it just been discombobulated. This get wet.
Yeah, we talked about that a long time ago. I tried to put it in the dry, it didn't work. I told you about that already.
You need to tell people.
I definitely put it in the dry.
Definitely.
You put a notebook in.
What else was I supposed to do?
That's that Gary.
What I was supposed to do?
Leave it in the air, bro.
Yeah. Just like this.
Yeah.
It's that Gary.
You know how long it take for me that?
I get it.
Look, man, let me do me.
Let's get to the topics, bro.
Hey, man, cut me off like that again.
Gary,
Off this table, man. Thank y'all for tuning in once again. The number is always 219-671-8703.
I
Appreciate that, man.
Got you, man.
So look, you on comments today. You both of y'all on comments. If y'all see a comment that y'all think is worthy of being said, y'all can say, hey, somebody said this, that, and the other. We'll, address it. So with all of that being said, y'all, let's lock and load and get this show started, man. First thing I want to get into is everybody y'all always say I'm a LeBron hater and all of this stuff, but
Facts.
I'm not a LeBron hater. I tell facts. That's what happens. But give props when props is due, man. The brother opened up a school, and if they graduate with a 3.0 average, they get a full ride scholarship to Akron. A whole lot more that he's doing with that school. You can't do nothing but commend this brother. When you heard about what he did, man, what did you think?
I mean, it adds on to his legacy. I've always said, outside of basketball, he the truth. You know, he's probably the GOAT in that area as far as what he do for the community, what he do for kids, especially our people, because we need it. You know what I mean? And the only way we gonna come up if we get more people like him who reach back and pull into it. So outside of basketball,
Number one.
I respect him on that.
Right on. What you got to say?
Why it always got to be a rebuttal? Why you just can't leave it at what he did was good?
Because that's my opinion.
But I'm just saying, outside of basketball, we're not talking about basketball.
Yeah,
what do you think about it?
I was like, pat on the back. I think he's a great man. Like that was great, and it's not just for our people. It's for kids. It's for kids at risk.
He's doing it for
it wasn't just.
What neighborhood is it? What community is more kids at risk at?
Like if you look at the big picture, he's giving away his money. Like you're guaranteed a scholarship. You graduate.
That's good
He
stuff.
didn't put a limit.
Right.
So if your whole senior class, however it go, whatever it is, you graduate.
Somebody's great gonna come out.
That's what I'm saying,
bro. Like when they were doing the video and walking around, and I was seeing the "I promise to be great."
Did you see the stairs?
You know what that does? So it's like,
when you first walk into the school, you got the stairs and
that little kid was
everything.
Right.
They
You
get
know big things,
you get
man.
free food, free tuition, free study, free book bag, free gyms, free bicycles, free rides there back and forth to school and to America.
I know.
So
Did
all
you
you
got
got.
it in bullet points?
Oh yeah, it's the
Oh,
broad.
okay. I gotta pull up.
You
right
see,
here.
yeah. So all you gotta do is go to the school.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All you gotta do is go to the school.
Yeah.
You don't have a worry in the world. Let's get him go to the school.
And compared to a guy like Jordan, who his investments is prisons. Like it's the complete opposite.
Right.
You know?
Jordan did have some other things, like some other good things he did. It wasn't just
You're right.
prison.
But
He did some good things
this
too.
right here is like standalone.
It is.
Well,
This is standalone.
Jalen Rose got one in Detroit too.
I heard about that too.
But not this.
Okay.
And also charter schools. But is this a public
This
school?
public.
It's public.
Public.
It's public.
But he
Yeah,
with the.
Yeah, okay.
But what did you think about it when you heard about the story?
Well, I knew about it a while ago.
Right.
I saw a news article where this lady, she had, I guess she was living in Akron, Ohio, and Akron. I think it's Akron.
You
And
did.
so, and so she didn't never get her GED, but she really desired she wanted to work in the, anyway, but the LeBron James, his whole partnership with her was able to send her to school, get her GED, and then she was able to get her a good job at a bank, and a whole lot of things that he did. But I really commend him. His basketball, I really like LeBron. I like him. He's not the best.
Right.
I'm a Steph Curry fan
Okay.
all day long.
You still have an opinion, bro. You
Why
Steph Curry better than LeBron James?
No, I just said I'm a
That's
Steph
all
Curry
right.
fan.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
Can I ask her a question?
Yeah, no,
Can I ask her a question?
Michael Jordan better than LeBron. But I mean, let's
Can I ask her a question?
Michael Jordan, but I mean,
I
that's
didn't care to hear. I didn't care to hear. All right, another thing. He give away your family food. You give your family food.
That's
You
good
send
stuff,
us food.
man. That's good stuff. He, like I say, dude
It's a good dude, man. It's nice to see people reach back like that.
My question is this though: if he can do this, just one man, why, as a country, we can't come up with some type of stuff to help at-risk
All I gotta say is that they don't really care about us.
They-
I ain't gonna get political.
They-
We too political, man.
That's why.
Because we live in the capitalist society.
We too busy worrying about the wrong things.
We live in the capitalist society, so
Right.
they worried about the top. You know, they worried about profits. They're not really worried about the bottom.
And see what happened? He used his own money. Like I'm pretty sure he probably got grants later on
Yeah,
down the
right.
road, but he used
He
his
never-
money.
He gotta give up something.
Yeah.
He sacrificed.
Yeah, he
something.
he did.
Derek Lloyd said, "Do y'all think other ball players will follow in James' footsteps?" That's
I
a
hope
good
so.
question.
I
That's a
hope
good
so.
question.
Cause think if all of them just went back to their neighborhood
And did
something on some type of scale to save 1,000, 2,000 kids, whatever you want to touch.
Right.
Like that'll be huge, bro.
Huge.
Real.
So if y'all want to call in, talk about LeBron, y'all can call in, keep commenting. We just got started. We're gonna get right into the Hollywood wants to know for today. What do you got on your brain, brother?
Man, I've been thinking about this for some years, and I finally thought about, hey, what is the purpose of making up your bed when you wake up?
What is the purpose of making up your bed
When
in the morning when you wake up?
What's the purpose?
to establish discipline
Yeah.
for life.
What's the point? If
You
you
get
get
right
right
start.
back in.
I heard somebody say that's one of the best things a discipline you can have.
But
Because
you
you starting your day off
You getting right back in the bed.
at night.
Later on.
Yeah, what's the point
But
though?
you gotta look at it though.
What am I looking at? I'm not gonna be at home.
It looks better
It
though.
looks
What am I
It looks
looking at?
better.
It doesn't. If you're
You know-
getting right back in the bed, in our case, we go to work and come right back to bed. What do we need to?
It do look better when the bed.
It's a different feeling that you have getting in the bed that ain't made.
I feel the same exact way.
I used to think so.
I feel the same exact
Until I
way.
got married and domesticated it.
That's a different kind. That's different than to say that your wife wants you to do it. Then.
Yeah.
Right.
But if you were single, would you do
But
it?
I've learned to like.
What is the
like,
point?
and I try to get my kids to wake up, and that's the first thing. Cause it's a good discipline to have.
I'm not making up no bed.
Do it look better than you or don't matter?
Yeah, look, I'm getting back in the bed.
Well, I'm telling you, that's the reason.
It looks
why.
presentable while I was showing off my house, like, hey, come look at the
Yeah.
room.
Right.
But how many times do you go to somebody else and they don't show you their bedroom?
That's usually the room that's kept.
Right, that's usually when they don't show you anyway.
Wow,
Right.
show everything.
Right. So, so why would I'm not making up no bed.
So this is the question. Hollywood wants to know. What was it? What's the exact question?
What's the
purpose
of making up your
What
bed?
is the purpose of making your bed up in the morning? To me, like I said, it just looks better. I don't really care personally,
better
but
than
my wife loves to have the bed.
I don't care either. I don't think men really care too much. Period.
Dude, that's
it's a
a
good.
good-
It's a good discipline.
So, Rick, you make your bed up every morning?
Well, I'm married, but no.
Do Richard care if the bed is made up?
No.
And you
Do
don't
you
care?
care?
Oh, okay, so there you go.
Right, because you're getting right back in it. Like,
Well,
I ain't talking about changing sheets. I'm talking about like you making your
Right?
I mean,
It's something about
it's not hard to
you
get in it.
I mean, I'm struggling to get out the door on time for work. I don't have time to make a bed. So I guess I could use some discipline in that area, but it's not that important.
It feels better to get in bed. Just do an experiment on yourself, bro. Don't do it for
No,
me.
I did.
Do it for me.
I made up my bed this morning, so I will let you know tonight when I
Yeah,
get back
when
home.
you say,
When I get back home on the line and I get to bed, I'll let you know.
When you say make the bed up, do you mean like change the sheets and
No, I ain't talking about like change. I'm talking about
Just put everything back.
Put everything back.
even like putting it under the
Yeah, all that. What
Oh,
the
no, I
point?
do all that.
You gotta have somebody in the Navy because you know they be in the Navy.
I'm gonna get in the bed the same exact way.
It's gonna feel.
But it's a
It's gonna be
If you-
When I get home,
pull the covers back. It's gonna make that.
when I get home, I'm gonna put it in the chat to let you know if I feel any difference.
Okay.
So just in case y'all just joining us, we have a special guest, Brittany iTech Teach You Taylor is in the building. We're gonna talk about that a little later. Talking about LeBron opening the school, and Hollywood wants to know what's the purpose of making your bed up in the morning. So y'all can call in, comment on that, and we're gonna keep it moving. Next thing I want to talk about, man, Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is at it again. He's saying you will stand as a cowboy or you won't be a cowboy. And Malcolm Jenkins,
That's what Trump said. He following suit.
Malcolm Jenkins says he's trying to bully. He's trying to bully. And so my question is,
Let Martell have it first.
do Jerry Jones have that right as the owner of his team to say if you're not going to stand for the national anthem, you won't be a cowboy? But remember, it's not in the rule book that they have to stand. Put that out.
You think I'm gonna say something that I ain't gonna say? You said one thing, owner, right?
So we agree.
All the rights is
It's his team.
Is it morally correct? Do I agree with he should do it or not? But when you own something, you got the right to place down whatever policies you want.
Okay, but time out. You're a union brother.
According to what's legal in this country.
But you're a union brother.
Yeah.
So, union, it was not in the bylaws of the NFL. You could be an owner of a team, but the NFL as a whole says you do not have to stand for this anthem. We want you to stand, but you do not have to. So, with that being said, it's not no rule that says that they have to stand.
But if I own the team and I have the power to
Well,
make you a player or not make you a player, sign you to a contract, not sign
okay,
you
well, I'm going to my union. I'm going to my union, and we're going to do it like that.
That's your right.
You still wouldn't have no lawsuit.
How you figure that?
It's his team.
He's breaking.
Because he could Colin Kaepernick you and just cut you.
Yeah.
It's his team.
Colin Kaepernick can sue him right now
But
too.
that's gonna be a long case. Listen to this.
Okay.
We don't know all the law.
Right, when Jerry Jones got that stadium built, he broke a lot of rules with the stuff he put inside because he's the owner. Like that was his money. This is his team. I'm not saying, let's be perfectly clear. I didn't say I agree with anything he said.
Right.
But it's his team.
Right.
It's like, hey, we working for it, but we're in a union.
Right.
But it's still for it. They call it early lunch. We got to go to early lunch regardless.
Right, but they cannot break rules. They cannot do certain things that's not in the contract. We have a contract, right? They can't go to lunch anytime we want to, right?
No, they said in the rule they said they don't have to stand. But
right.
In Jerry Jones' world, they better stand.
Somebody can tell us what you think.
Well, like flat out, I think that okay. So I work at a bank, right?
Right.
So say the bank CEO decides that okay, this is what I want you guys to do.
Right.
Okay, so then we go through policies and procedures or something, and then we're like, okay, that's not a policies. I mean, he does have to say so to be able to say, okay, well, you don't have to work him anymore. But hey, to me that's a lawsuit because that's not anywhere in the rule book. It's not anywhere in the rule book.
Good luck, you as a millionaire, $100,000 trying to sue a billionaire.
Hey,
because you gonna be broke.
None of us agree with Jerry.
No.
But he's an owner.
Right.
Remember, and he's the biggest owner in the league.
Do y'all think he is bullying the players?
Yeah, he's showing his power.
He's showing his power. But this goes back to what I used to always say. If we ever wanted to make a stand, just stop playing football.
Yeah, but you keep saying that, and I really feel like it's coming to that. It's coming to that.
I want to make a stand.
I'm a proponent of stop knocking at the door and build your own house.
There you go.
That way you don't have to go by their rules, but the power's in place.
I wonder what would happen if the players started their own league.
They would have to be very organized, and they would have.
You want to know why it would work?
Why?
Where they get the money from?
They sell. Does the highest pay?
Now, that's who they gonna pay? They gonna pay themselves?
What stadiums they gonna play? It's very difficult because basically NFL is a monopoly in a way.
Right.
You know what I mean? It would take years, and they would have to be.
You talking about they got to do what LeBron did? So LeBron gonna pay his staff. So you saying if Tom Brady, we just gonna say Tom Brady started his own league, he have to pay these players. Where's Tom Brady income coming from?
But the fans when they come to the game.
Like you said, what stadium?
They can get some stadiums.
I guess
They
you
can
can
get some stadium. They can build a
The
stadium.
stadium is like the Atlanta just built their stadium for like 1.3 billion.
And then what TV channels they gonna play?
Right, who they gonna play?
Bro, if Vince McMahon can get,
It would be a very difficult thing.
Bro, they not.
I don't.
Hey,
I
look,
don't think so.
Bro, people with power.
Ice Cube just started his own league.
That's the big three. That's not going.
I'm just saying,
He's
it's
not
a
in competition
startup.
against the
It's a-
NBA.
it's
If
a
he was in
startup.
competition against the NBA,
Okay, so
that'd be
it'd
done.
hard for them to
If
do.
you ever seen the movie
It can be
Concussion,
done.
Okay, so
They said-
start it after the football season then.
What they say? They say.
he said you going.
Sunday used to be
For
God.
God, you going against something that's bigger than
Sunday used
God
to be
on
for
Sunday.
God.
You're not going against the NFL.
Yeah,
I'm gonna read
it's
some of
hard
this,
to go against that power, bro.
I got you.
It's possible though.
That's how I think it's possible.
Stop playing. Tell the Cowboys to stop playing.
Justin Campbell said, just because you are an owner doesn't give you the right to impede on other people's rights.
And that's the lawyer.
And he is a lawyer. He is a lawyer.
But he also know money and power.
Right,
It's-
right. Money talks. Another comment, Jerry Jones is a buster. He's basically saying you can do dope and beat women, and that's fine, but if you don't stand for the anthem, you won't play on this team.
It's about
And that's a great point.
And listen, but the thing about it is, I told y'all a long time ago, the national anthem is taking over the pregame. Like we look to see who gonna stand up on the national
But
anthem.
look, they told Jerry Jones not to say nothing now. He getting so crazy, they telling him not to say
He's not
nothing.
gonna
I think, but look.
Yeah,
But you know, I think, and that's what I was just about to point. I think he's at the age where, you know what, when you get to a certain age, when you get to people you don't care about nothing. You're gonna say whatever you want to
Hey, he
say.
got so much money. Like,
and the NFL gave him so much power over the years.
did y'all see the video when they was doing the national anthem and his son was like, "Daddy, take off your
Right?
He was
Yeah.
like,
He.
I don't really
But-
feel like
and
that.
another thing would trip me out.
Net worth is.
Another thing would trip me out. One of the games, he knelt with the players, linked arms, and knelt with the players. But now you gonna tell them you can't take a knee. Only basically, if I don't do it, if we're not a group thing when I'm doing it, you can't do it.
I think he did that because I think he did it hoping that it would stop it, or
Some
hoping.
people say publicity.
I think every decision he makes is a business decision.
Mhm.
You know, so he thought maybe if I go out and show him this,
Right.
in this result.
But don't it sound contradictory for him to say this after doing that?
I get what you're saying. He's the owner, so like whatever he does, he's the owner. I'm not saying anything is right.
But don't you want to be consistent in your stance?
Why?
You ain't gotta be consistent when you got billions.
When you
Do you want to be consistent?
If I had billions, if I'm not some
Just as a person, do you want to be
yes,
consistent?
but if I had
Because we're
billions,
normal. Yeah.
we're normal people.
He worth $6 billion. I just looked at it. He worth $6 billion. The Cowboys bring in almost 1.3 million a game.
Or the playpen.
I'm not gonna try to adapt my mind and my morals to that of somebody with a
Man,
billion.
I don't care about all these people with money, man.
But listen, we're
Do
not
you
saying
want to
he's
do
right.
something or do
We're not
nothing?
saying he's right. We're not saying he's right.
I'm
But he's
tired
the
about,
owner.
he's a billionaire. so
Walk
he
out
can
on him
get
then. Walk out on him.
Bro, this is America.
Walk out on him. You so mad, walk out on him.
Capitalistic society. That's what rules this
Now,
society.
man, we having this argument on this show. I bet none of the Cowboy players gonna do anything about it.
I think they talking, they just ain't gonna say it to
They
them.
ain't not about turning down them.
Man,
We all-
ain't nobody turning down.
You think they talking like behind us like, man, this is...
Ain't nobody turning down 40 million.
And then they go on a training
And you gonna
camp.
be like, here come Master.
But low key, I really think that a lot of them who's like, oh well, I'm just gonna kneel and I'm not gonna stand. These people don't even care about what's happening.
They just doing it because they know the camera. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, they don't even care.
All right, well, once again, man.
Since they done made Kaepernick,
Yeah,
Kaepernick like the slave who tried to run away.
Hey, look.
They blackballed. They blackballed.
Hanging in the tree.
I see some new people joining in.
Check
Just
them
want to let y'all know what's going on. We got a special guest in today. That's just ridiculous. I forgot to.
And that's all it is. And you the owner.
I am the owner.
Right, so you can do what you want to
Because
do.
you know what? I have some stuff to do today.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure, my
We
dude.
gotta decline that, or
No, I'm just gonna wait.
and then it's another live video.
No, it's still alive. As long as I don't have to be still alive.
Oh.
Somebody's. Anyway,
Maybe they think to call this number instead of that number.
I put the number in the.
Oh, we gotta get organized.
When Jerry Jones do what he want to do, man.
We used to be organized.
You was too
Players
mad.
mess up
You
sometimes.
went to 51st show like this, huh?
But look, I see some new people joining in. Just in case y'all just joining
You
in.
gonna post the number again.
Yeah, because we got some more retarded people calling my breath. Anyway, we got a special guest in, Brittany. I Tech Teach You. Taylor's in the building. Got the regular cats. Talked about LeBron opening the school. Hollywood wants to know what's the purpose of making your bed up in the morning? Because he don't see the relevance of it. And Jerry Jones is bullying his players. So, Oh, here we go. All right, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Like I said, we got Brittany Taylor in, and we want to talk about what you got going on. I Tech Teach You. What is it? Tell us what you got going on.
All right, so imagine that you are 50 and over, right? And yeah, really. So you go to AT&T, you go to Sprint, you go to T-Mobile, right? You're like, oh man, I have this flip phone, but I want to upgrade to a smartphone. And they're like, all right, cool. These are the options. And they take you through the phones, like, yeah, this one, you can do this, you can FaceTime, this is an Android, this is an iPhone, right? So then you're like, okay, that phone looks nice, I'm gonna buy that phone. So they ring you up. Now, question. Do they sit with you or take you to a room and say, these are all the functions and capabilities of this phone? No, they do not, because they do not have time, because they are salespeople. So guess what? There is a company out there for you called iTech Teach You LLC, and we specialize in making technology work for you. So if you're a baby boomer or a senior and you desire to know how to work your smartphone, that means your Android or iPhone, your iPad, your tablet, your laptop, you even need to learn how to work Microsoft Word on the computer, we do all of that for you. We have 3 tiers that we do. First tier is every Tuesday, 12 to 1, by Big Daddy's Barbecue in Gary, Indiana. We have iTech Teach You classes. They're $5 for 1 hour. We go over a certain list of different things that I have already set up that we're going to talk about. Tier 2, whenever you want it, you can call this number. The number is 219-307-9416, and that is the business phone number. And the Tier 2 is private consultations. Do you have a grandmother? Do you have a grandfather? Do you have an aunt or an uncle? And they don't know how to work their phone. Are you tired of them calling you, asking you how to take a selfie? Well, that's where I come into play. Private consultations, I will come to them for that hour, for $20 an hour, and I will show them whatever they want to learn on any device that they have.
Okay. That's
an innovative idea.
$5.
Your business?
Yes.
Her business, $5 is all the cost, and she do private consultation.
And I go to different churches and nursing homes.
She go everywhere. She go everywhere. So she's gonna put her info in the comments, all of that. If y'all know somebody that need help with their iPad, cell phone, anything of that nature, no matter the age, she there to help.
And you said you go out to their houses too?
Yes, I do. I do house calls.
That's what's up. That's a good idea. That's a
great
innovative idea. I applaud you on that.
So if y'all got any questions, y'all want to call in and ask her a question, 219-671-8703. She is available the whole show today.
Yes.
So if y'all want to call in and ask her any questions, please call in. If you want to comment, and ask her a question, you can do that as well. But this is Brittany Taylor, iTech Teach You LLC, and so we're gonna mention it again at the end of the show. But we're going to keep it moving. I want to talk about my Bears. We got an issue. My Chicago Bears.
Got a team, that's the issue.
What you say? What you say?
I said they got a team, that's all.
Now I tell you, I want to have him next to me because just in case I got to go across the street.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you working on it, man. You working. Like I was saying, my Bears, we have a player that's a rookie that's holding out. And he,
When you say holding out, what do you mean?
he's not signed. He hasn't signed his rookie contract yet.
Oh, gotcha,
Talking about the number 8
Okay.
overall pick.
Roquan Smith. I think he's number
Roquan Smith.
7 or 8. Yeah.
He got a good
Roquan
reason
Smith. He definitely got a good reason. So I'm gonna explain it to the people just in case they don't know what's going on. 'Cause I think it's a good reason as well. You play football, so I really want to hear what you got to say. So the NFL came up with some new rules. If you hit a player with the crown of your helmet, duck down and hit with the crown of your helmet, you can get fined, suspended, etc. So the Bears said, hey, if you get suspended because of that, we're going to take some of your guaranteed money back.
But they say suspended period.
Suspended period.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, in the contract, it says suspended period.
yeah, but I think it's pertaining to the new helmet rule.
I think because they anticipate
that.
that
Yeah.
they're going to be calling it so,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
Okay, so when you say with the head helmet, you mean like
and they like if you go like
Right,
that in the chest
right.
or head to the helmet, helmet
Yeah,
to
okay.
helmet.
Duck your head.
They said that-
I thought you were allowed to do that.
It used to be head to
You
head.
got to hit with your.
But now they're trying to make this
Show.
which I believe is unnatural. Because I played a little bit of football. It's natural. Somebody running at you full speed to
Yeah.
brace yourself and try to.
Right.
They're gonna change the game of football.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
that's weird.
gonna
That's what I'm
be
saying.
yeah.
Because when
You
I
don't
play
make it,
football,
man.
I jump at the person, my head goes straight to their
You don't
stomach.
get
Right.
No, I don't. I don't play football.
So look, does he have a legit gripe to not sign the contract?
So finish explaining. He said,
So with that ruling, he's saying, no, I'm not signing this contract because you're not going to take none of my guaranteed money if I get suspended for this crazy rule. So you as a person that played football, what do you think about his stance?
when I first heard it, I agree with him. You want to know why? Quarterbacks don't get punished. Quarterbacks don't get punished for they play. Wide receivers don't get punished for they play. Running backs don't get punished for they play.
Right.
So you asking the man to change his whole game,
Right.
not just because of the rules, because now his money will be affected.
Right.
I hold out to it. Now, granted, it doesn't look good for the Bears.
Right.
It doesn't get look, but I will hold out to it.
The good thing about this holdout is usually when people hold out, the team can say, "Oh, we're gonna find you such and such," but because he's a rookie, he's not even under contract, so he can hold out as long as he wants. He just won't be making no money.
I think that because I think that there's always been a clause in people's contracts like if you get suspended,
Yeah.
we're gonna take this
But
much.
this
off
is
of
too
it.
blatant.
And I think what he's saying and his lawyer is saying, like, look, this is a new rule that's being implemented. We know it's gonna be called rinky dink. You know, we know people gonna get suspended when they shouldn't be suspended. So if that happens with him, he's not about to lose no money because y'all put a new rule in.
Right.
The only bad thing about it, you hold out, you don't get paid.
Yeah, he's a rookie too. They
Let me ask y'all this.
They can't cut him.
But they need him. They need him. He
Yeah,
first round draft pick.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do
He's
something.
got too much of a hassle.
Remember what
Y'all
league
think
was
he'll do
in?
something? Like
Oh yeah.
He played for the
Yeah.
Chicago Bears.
He's gonna do something. Don't.
Because you need a whole
You know what,
team.
man?
You need to just start drafting everybody.
Let me ask y'all this.
She agreed. Like, you need to just redraft everybody. She agreed though.
Wow,
Yeah, I don't even know who played
Like,
for
so-
the Bears. Who, like, didn't they just cut that
Hold on.
guy?
Wait a minute.
What's his name?
Wait. Don't be.
Oh.
Hold on.
They got about 53 guys over there that you just a bunch of guys.
You better hope your quarterback stay healthy.
Who? The best quarterback in the league? Listen to your argument when you be talking about Packers. You want Aaron Rodgers to get hurt.
I said make sure he stay healthy.
Well, healthy,
Because if he went down, y'all went down.
Well, healthy, he's 18-1 against the
I
Bears.
think, matter of fact, that was some of the push-up you had to do because
He's 18-1 against the Bears while you healthy.
look it up, man, because he just be throwing stuff out there, man. He'll just say something. He'll just say
It's not a
something.
problem.
18-1?
He's 18-1.
Okay, well, look it up. I want to see the stats. He said Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers 18-1 against the Bears.
You know y'all ain't beat
I
him.
don't know if
Look, you want him to get hurt.
I don't know.
You better hope your guy.
I just
you better
said
hope your
I
guy
don't
stay
want him to
healthy.
get hurt, but I'm just saying.
Y'all could be healthy the whole year and still ain't gonna do nothing.
We're gonna do something.
What you gonna do?
We're gonna do something.
You probably ain't gonna win.
Maybe that's like the Cubs.
Maybe
That's
they gonna win.
Why they like he was
9-7. 9-7.
9-7. I bet you don't. I bet you don't win more than 8 games.
9-7.
I bet you don't win more than 8 games. No, look this way. I bet you don't win more than 8 games.
9-7.
I bet you don't win more than 8 games right here. Now you say you want to change our bets, let's do it.
But what we gonna bet?
I don't care. I'll let you pick the bet. Y'all gonna win more than 8 games.
Let me do some thinking about it.
I thought about it. Yeah, I thought about it. I thought you thought about it.
Let me ask y'all this question before we move on. Are the Bears justified for putting that clause in the contract?
Like I said, I think
As a
it's a clause that's always been in the contract. I think what his lawyer is saying is with this new rule, people gonna be suspended when they shouldn't be suspended because it's a new rule that they trying to implement in the game. I think the clause.
Are they
is always-
training them so that they're not going to put their head down? Is there some kind of training they're doing?
I mean, they practicing,
instant,
you know.
you can't, yeah,
Yeah, but you going 100 miles an hour. I
It's a
mean,
game of
it's
instinct.
so fast. You know, you gotta. Stop. Let me think.
Oh,
let me think.
Let me pull my neck back.
Right. Right.
That's not how football works.
So y'all go call in, comment what y'all think about the Roquan Smith holdout. Do y'all think he should be holding out? Should he just go ahead and sign a contract? He must got some money if he can hold out.
He got a good lawyer.
Or a good lawyer, but I mean, I don't know what his family situation is, but I'm saying like he must be decent.
Oh yeah, you know they probably got money. He probably got a little money up front.
Yeah, but I mean he ain't get no money yet because he ain't signed a
I'm
contract.
talking about for them endorsements.
Endorsements?
He probably got,
Oh.
you know,
Yeah.
got some of that money up front.
Gotcha. So we're gonna We're gonna move on, man, to a day in the life of Al. In case y'all don't know what this is different scenarios that I go through. Sometimes it be with random people, sometimes it be with my wife, sometimes it be with y'all knuckleheads. You know what I'm saying? It just random scenarios that I go through. And so this time, I had a conversation with the wife. And so I called her up and said, hey, I'm about to go get your car cleaned out. Don't that sound good? That's like a good deed to do, right?
Yeah.
She said, are you about to go up to that place where it's free vacuums, but you not getting your car washed there? I said, yeah, it's free vacuum.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you supposed to get your car washed there. I'm like, it don't say that in the writing that you have to do that. Yeah. So what I do is I get my car washed somewhere else, but I just tell them to do the outside, because I'm going to go down here to the free vacuum. Yes.
I commend you for that.
She just commented and said he's stealing. Am I stealing?
No.
And when they said it's free.
If they want you, they would give you a token or something if they wanted to make sure that you went through the power.
Right. So that's my question to y'all. Okay, we got a call coming in. Yeah, we were trying something new. We're trying something new around here. Thanks for calling the Allen Powell Show.
Hello, Allen Powell. This is your wife.
Okay. What's the issue?
The issue is that you're stealing.
How was that?
That is not go get your car washed somewhere else and then come to this car wash.
Is there any laws? Is there any laws in Indiana that says you cannot?
One way. You know you're supposed to back out. You're supposed to go.
I go around.
Turn back around and go out there.
No, you go around the corner, but usually they go in the car wash. I just go around the car wash and keep pushing.
I've done it before.
Yeah, see, my man.
Stealing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Well, thanks for calling in anyway. You lost. So, just trying something. What do you think about that situation? Is that okay, or am I being cheap, or am I okay in this situation?
You are cheap in a lot of situations, but I agree with you in this. I agree with you.
Are you agree with me on this?
Yeah, calm down,
God,
bro.
man.
You are cheap, though. Like Martin, you are cheap.
Maurice said, no, you're not stealing. Discount tires will rotate your tires free and free air. It doesn't mean you have to buy tires with them. That's true.
Discount tires rotating for free?
Mm-hmm.
I'm all
rotating.
Hey, if this brother said it, believe me, he's been up there. Because he like me. Yeah. We think alike. Right. So if he say they do it, they do it. I'm not cheap. Man.
But aren't you wasting gas, or is it not too
I was gonna
far?
say, you don't think about it. I don't care. No, it's so the car wash, where I get my car wash that is right by Myers. So right across the street from Myers.
Crew car wash?
No. Right across the street from Crew Car Wash. It's a black-owned business.
Really?
Immaculate. Really? Yeah. It's like Lolo. Yeah, Immaculate. And they do a great job. No, it's right on Maryville Road.
Talking about?
Yeah, right back there. They do a great job. Go there, get my car washed.
I know it was black-owned. I'm gonna check it out.
Yep. And then I go down on Broadway, go get my car cleaned out for free.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, hey, what's the deal? Is that okay with you? If Richard was to do that, would you talk about him, or would you say thank you?
Yeah, if he wouldn't have did anything with my car, that would be a blessing. Yeah. I'm just playing bad. Yeah.
So, but you would say thank you. You wouldn't say he's not stealing.
Not to me.
Yes, everybody agrees with me. The wife loses. First time Allen Powell Show history. So if y'all want to call and comment in that, Marty says he can't steal a free service. That is true. Very, very smart comment. So that was just a day in the life of Al, man. Just wanted to see if y'all agree.
Well, people come in the bank and they don't have banking transactions. They just wake up and they come and get the coffee and they leave out.
Now that's just ratchet. That's ratchet.
Taking advantage and saving $2.
So they don't have no bank account.
No
they just
bank
get
account.
coffee.
Yeah.
So they
Y'all
found.
okay with that? Y'all okay with that?
Well, we got customers. We ain't got time.
And it might be a potential customer, so they don't know.
It's probably old people too, eh?
No, somebody that live right across the street.
That
They
is
just come over and get some coffee when they wake up.
That's right.
So is that every bank or is it your bank?
Man, my bank, we got the homeless people. They sit in the lobby and stuff for about 3 hours.
Where you working?
Take little naps. I can't tell you a bank.
That's good. See, shit.
Good
Good job. No name dropping on this show. No name dropping unless it's good stuff. Because we want sponsors around here. You know what I'm saying? But That's good. You didn't name drop. Other people name drop. I ain't gonna say no names. Wifey. Yeah. But we gonna move on, man. Y'all still call in, comment on everything we've been talking about. Hey, Jim Harbaugh had made a statement. Jim Harbaugh, head coach of the Michigan Wolverines football team, told his players, don't eat no chicken because chicken is too nervous. They shouldn't eat chicken. So my question is,
Look, when I got it, I'm saying one tip out of field day with this one.
hey, we're gonna get to it. And so happened. It just, and I ain't even. It just happened like that. I ain't even know it was gonna happen like that. But he told his players not to eat chicken. So is he tripping or do he got a valid point?
I need to know the research behind the chicken being a nervous animal. I don't want to make this racist because I know this is where this conversation's gonna go. I know this is where it's gonna go, so I don't even know if is it true.
Who said?
Michigan Wolverines.
No. But like, who said that? Why did he say that?
He said because they're a nervous bird.
Right, he said
You know what I mean? He don't want
It's that
So wait,
bad.
is the chicken nervous though?
I don't know. I've never heard that.
I mean, that's my first time here.
I've
Have
seen
you
it.
ever seen a chicken they roll?
I think it was more
Oh, yeah,
football.
okay,
So that's nerves. I thought
Okay.
that was like
That's how he perceives it to be nervous.
Is a
Then
chicken?
he said something about something happened to the human psychology when they start eating white meat.
He said they start
used to eat
injecting
beef and pork.
And then he said they start injecting stuff.
Well, it is a documentary I just watched not too long ago called What the Hell. And they do talk a lot about
My
chicken
wife
on there,
watches
and
it,
it's
too.
not really
It's not.
as good for it as you are. But this did make me think of a tell the truth moment I want to share.
Tell the truth then. Tell the
It's
truth.
partially racist, but it's racist against food.
You know.
Because if you think about it, one, nature doesn't produce anything without color from the ground. And everything that is white that we consume is bad for you. Salt, sugar, flour.
So do you think that's what he is?
mushrooms are white.
Mushrooms aren't white, they're all white.
Hey, Thomas
We're not supposed to eat. We're not even supposed to eat none of that stuff. You know?
Thomas Jones said nervous ? Peed off maybe. The chicken, I guess. He says a peed off chicken.
Oh, peed off chicken? Yeah.
Is a chicken nervous? This is my first time hearing it.
My first time hearing it.
So do you
I
think?
never heard that.
I like the you are what you eat though tactic. I like the and you know he just said it to a football player, so I like that.
Yeah.
So do you think he had a valid point with what he's saying?
No, that's
Or you-
stupid. What?
Now to give you a little background about Jim Harbaugh,
Okay.
he looks like the nervous one. If you ever seen this dude coach on the sideline, he's pacing back and forth all the time. He
just
can't stop
tense,
moving.
Yeah.
He looks not. That looks like nervousness.
Nah, he don't look nervous.
It's like he ate some of the nervous chicken.
Maybe he feel like the chicken made him nervous.
Yeah,
and that's why he
the
don't want
coach
to
in
taste it.
Michigan, you under a lot of pressure. You under a lot of pressure, so I ain't gonna say you nervous.
So do you think he had a valid point for telling this player not to eat chicken?
That's stupid.
Right,
No,
yeah.
you can't tell somebody what to eat.
I've never heard of him, so I can't even say what the.
He can recommend for him
Yeah,
not to
he
eat
did.
something. He the coach.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He
But
can
he-
take
but
it.
But I'm saying, if he give you that reason, are you okay with that reason as well?
He gonna have to show me some more data.
As a football player, I'm okay with it. Because you are what you eat. As a football
You are
player,
what you eat. As an
I'm
athlete,
okay, right? Because I'm as an athlete, you are what
you
you.
gonna
I'm
produce
okay
what
with
you
right.
put in your body. So
Thomas Jones says drug tester.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drug tester chickens? Is he saying
Nah, drug tester.
So he an Ohio State fan, so you know he against anything Jim Harbaugh do.
Yeah. So hey, y'all call in, comment on that, man. Let me know is Jim Harbaugh tripping? Is chickens nervous?
what the help said a lot about chicken though.
Yeah.
If you ever watch that documentary,
You never watched it?
My wife
If you
watched
ever watch
it.
it,
I'm watching a
we're
little
gonna
bit.
turn into a vegan.
I've been
tried.
trying. I've been
But
trying.
now
I've been eating a lot
vegetables have
more greens.
pesticides,
Yeah.
so.
I've been eating a lot more greens. but
Everything
I'm
is bad
trying.
for us, man.
Yeah.
Unless you can grow it
But not as
yourself.
bad as like meat.
My wife said chicken is.
Our teeth is not built to eat. You know, to eat meat.
We not.
She says chicken is a protein. Caffeine will make you more nervous than chicken, and I believe that too. I believe that too. But yeah, y'all call in. We're gonna keep
Chicken actually
moving.
isn't a protein. I ain't gonna-
It's not a protein.
It's not a protein.
Well,
The only
I'm just-
protein you get from a chicken is the protein they ate.
But I'm talking about nowadays. Everything that you eat, they even say some
Nah,
fruits are bad for you. Like, man, it's getting ridiculous, man. Like, well, you can't eat nothing.
That's why
Yeah,
Whole
that's what I'm
Foods
looking
is. You gotta watch the
Is
documentary.
everything from
Yeah,
Whole Foods
You gotta watch the
good?
documentary.
Is everything from Whole Foods good?
Everything God produced from the ground is what your body was made.
But you recommend Whole Foods?
Yeah.
I mean, I like Whole Foods.
That's why they're a brand.
You only can get like two get two items.
More people.
More money.
They're expensive.
Yeah.
But that's to kill the poor people. But
I told you.
I go to Gary right now, bro. McDonald's, Burger King, and Rally's on every single corner. They definitely ain't gonna see no Whole Food in the hood.
Because it's
So
too
it's a-
expensive, and they know that. That's
That's
why
to
they
kill
want to
the
kill
poor
them.
people.
Yeah.
That's society work.
That's why we only
That's what
we
the
only
tell
keep
you,
what
y'all.
You are what you eat. Why you think black people got diabetes and all?
If we
Like,
only
it's a
keep what we can
system
afford,
for
yeah.
I don't hear a lot of white people with diabetes. I'm just
And they lie to us saying genetic, guys, because you ate the same thing your mama ate. That's the genetic.
White people have depression because they want to eat like us. No, I'm just playing. That was ignorant.
I like it.
That was quick.
Hey, she'll throw some stuff out there.
See, y'all white people watching the show and everything. We think using that white word, huh? Just
I didn't say anything. I just said the
I just said I don't hear a lot of white people with diabetes. Have you ever heard a lot of white people with diabetes?
There's some of them that got bad diets too.
the guy.
I mean, they got different stuff going
the guy at our
on.
job that just passed out the other day. He in a diabetic coma.
Oh yeah,
The one that they thought
Yeah,
was hit on the line.
Man, when they talk about how many kids getting obese now, like it's
it's getting bad. It's getting bad. But we're gonna move on, man. I got some other stories I want to get to before we get on up out of here. Trey Turner, baseball player for the Washington Nationals. He had some tweets that come out when he was like 17, 18. A lot of stuff keep resurfacing. So my question is this: is it okay for him to get in trouble for stuff he done?
No.
Man, he was a kid.
Yeah.
But think about the stuff you did when you was 16,
Right,
17.
right,
Stuff you done
right.
said with your
Yeah,
boys.
it's just so funny. That stuff don't come out till they get paid.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It wasn't a problem at 17 when he said it.
But wait, do y'all think? Well, what if he still feels the
What's
same
his
way?
race? I'm gonna bring race.
He's white. He's white. He's
But
white.
at the end of the day, if he's racist, he's racist.
Yeah.
You're not gonna change it at 17.
But you know,
you're not gonna
in
change it.
today's society, they don't want you.
No. They don't say they don't want you.
They just trying to expose you.
Right, the TV.
They're trying to expose you for
That
everything.
don't mean that they disagree with you.
If people were smart, they would start deleting.
He was
But I think
he was 17.
I don't think they think like,
They
hey.
got.
But you gotta
When
be
you on the line, like I'm
like
not
7 years old.
Social media is a normal part of their life. Like we grew up in a time. Well, our brain wasn't just on social media,
Right.
you know. So
No,
But yeah,
still
they-
like 10 years on mine. Yeah.
If look, he only being disciplined because of society today.
Well, he's not even being. He just had to apologize. He just had to apologize.
what did he say?
He just had some
Racial
some-
slurs.
Yeah, racial slurs. I think like
Was he
some
repeating the song?
homophobic.
Yeah, from home.
Yeah, talking
Homophobic.
about gay people basically.
Yeah. You know you can't say nothing about gay people in today's society.
Because Hollywood is ran by them, so you.
Yeah, and that's a whole nother subject. Another thing I want to get to: Vince Carter signed with the Atlanta Hawks. He's 41 years old.
Bruh, go sit down somewhere. Bruh, go be a sports
Living his best life.
Time out. So you say he need to go sit down somewhere?
Yeah, give it to the young people.
For what?
He do.
Vince Carter is still giving you about 12, 13 points. That's better than a lot of young guys.
He's solid, man.
Yeah, he's a solid vet.
So you think why you think he need to go sit down?
Because if he's 41, he should start enjoying. Like I guess if
He must still love the game.
I
He must still love the
was
game.
gonna say he doesn't bring anything bad to no team he's ever been on.
Yeah,
Vince Carter has never
What
been the
age?
issue.
What
Yeah.
age did Michael Jordan stop?
34. LeBron's age, right?
No,
They-
Jordan
he
stopped.
stopped.
He came back.
But he came back.
Yeah, after he came back.
39, something like that.
You can't.
But getting Vince Carter's head, what is his mindset in going to the Hawks?
Maybe he's trying to win.
And
Maybe
he want to go to
help them.
Atlanta and party for his
But yeah,
last
and-
year.
Because I'm feeling he's not winning
But
nothing.
at this point, he getting money and he gets to do what he like to do, play basketball. He has nothing to lose.
And he gets to live in a nice city.
Yeah, he has nothing to lose.
Maybe he want to retire then.
And he could have did it with Marcus Cousins and win a chase for a ring. But
Maybe he wanna help
he
you.
wants to play.
Oh.
And he have to go.
Oh, he's
play.
not helping
You don't think he want to help
They
them?
said they got
No,
him
they're
to. They said he went there to mentor the young.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And I think that's
Yeah.
that's probably what it is because they did it in Sacramento too.
Right.
They had all
Did it work though? We
don't
don't know.
know. Mentorship don't work overnight.
But should he have stayed there? Keep it going?
It doesn't
Or
matter. It doesn't matter what
How much
he
you
do.
making? 5.
right now,
That's
I think
a
he
lot of
signed.
money, bro. The league minimum, which is probably like
I think he
5.
got like $2 million.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He got
Do y'all think Vince Carter should hang it up, or is he?
It is
for
about
what though? But for what? He still can ball.
He's still in the
Is he married or do he got?
I haven't heard it. I
We're
haven't
gonna be
heard
like Ray Allen. when Ray Allen hung it up too early, everybody kept trying to get it like Ray Allen didn't need to retire.
Right.
But he just walked away because he wants to. Vince Carter can still give you 15 points a night.
They say in the NBA or any professional league, when you get to that point where you don't want to go to training camp no more, that's when you know.
But Vince, evidently Vince loved it. Evidently Vince loved it.
Yeah, he must love it.
He still loves it. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't have to.
I was about to ask you, do you think
No.
he may be hurting for some cash? Like,
Hope he ain't got no bad habits. He don't seem like that
Yeah,
type.
but nah, and you gotta think about
Seem
it.
like that type.
Bro, you get paid to play basketball.
Oh,
What exactly else are you going
And
to do?
travel the world.
Yeah, what exactly else are you going to do?
Do he still dunk with his hand in the rim?
Nah, he not that He not that
But he ain't getting hung though. He ain't like D-Wade getting hung. He still can get up there.
He ain't getting
But think about
up.
this. Evidently, Vince Carter brings something to a team. Ain't nobody even offered D-Wade a contract.
Yeah.
But China.
I mean,
What you mean?
Miami, he's still talking to him though.
But Vince Carter is getting called around.
True. I mean, yeah, that's true. But
What's
D-Wade, I
wrong
think
with Wade?
I don't think that's wrong with
He in the
He
Cavaliers?
old.
He probably want more money than what he's worth at this
He
point.
played for the Heat.
D-Wade mess around want a max contract or something.
Yeah,
So he didn't
36.
count
Yeah, you know,
the-
D-Wade think he got 17 more years left. You know, he
D-Wade
might want a max
going to
contract.
China, bro.
Then gonna
They offered. He already took that lifetime
That's a
contract
big-
on the shoe
That's a
deal.
big jump
He
though.
going
That's
to
a lot
China.
of money though. That's a lot of money, bro.
And another story, man. KD and CJ McCollum, man. CJ McCollum called us off for going to the Warriors.
Facts.
Is he being jealous because they winning
Hey,
or
somebody got to take him down, bro. He didn't got too cocky, dog.
okay?
Yes.
He got
You can't give another man pop. Bro, I don't care if it's true. You can't to my face say, bro, y'all not gonna win. Like
He
that's
definitely
the
said- But
highest
hold on.
level of disrespect.
He did his podcast, but then after the fact, CJ McCollum did that. Why he ain't telling that? Why he ain't telling that on the show though? Is that soft? That seemed a little soft to me.
But what I'm saying is KD is super, bro. 73-9, and you go to Golden State. Remember that at the end of the day, when everybody was hating on LeBron James, and they only won 43 games, and lost in the first round 4 years ago.
That's
But
the
my-
song
you was
he said.
right. You was 73-9.
Okay, long as y'all stay consistent.
You gotta do what you gotta do for
Listen to this. You just said Steph Curry is your favorite player, so you went over there and held his coattail. He won 2 MVPs and a championship without you. And you went to a team that was 73-9.
My question is
73-9.
who's soft in this situation though? Who's soft in this
In that
situation?
situation, a little bit on.
Both.
Because CJ McCollum
Well,
He
said
just said on the podcast.
He wasn't soft in the situation. He was
he
disrespectful.
was disrespectful. Yeah. KD move is soft.
He
But
laughed
he was
at
just
the man,
disrespectful
bro.
what he said. But CJ McCollum should just say it to his
Right.
face.
That's what I'm saying. Because you gonna
Yeah,
call
he
me
should've
soft like
said
you
that.
soft too? Don't waste time
But-
off your
Bro,
podcast.
he was taking up for it because dude called him the B word. He said I wouldn't go that far with calling
Yeah, he tried to smooth it up later.
But it was soft.
Now what's funny, I remember DeMarcus Cousins wanted to whoop KD. I want to see how this work out.
Like,
he already-
when it solves everything.
Oh, okay.
He said,
yeah, when they do solve everything.
They said he said he called him first, then he called Draymond Green. He said Draymond Green was like, "Hey, bro, I know we gonna get into a fight." It's all
Bro,
up.
after
Well, you know what?
Draymond Green, I had this fight.
I
It proved my point.
had a couple of more before the Draymond, but
It
we
just
can, since
proved my
you brought it up,
point. It
let's
just
go
proved my
ahead and go to the
Bro, he had a
Draymond.
video,
But it proves my
nobody
point.
said who
This,
lost.
but
Prove
no,
my
no,
point.
this is the story was Draymond
Went
went
to
up
apologize.
to apologize
But
about
you
what
can't-
happened in the finals.
You can't be on TV game banging like that so hard.
Yeah,
and
he
then
was- he was.
And Al put him on his goon list after I told you that Draymond is not a goon. He phony kicked.
So let me explain to her, just in case you don't know what we're talking about, in case the people don't know what we're talking about. So in the finals, in Game 4, it was a situation where they got into altercation. Draymond clapping all in Tristan's face, like antagonizing him.
Okay.
Tristan Thompson muffs him with the ball.
Tristan Thompson's on the Kardashian.
Yes,
Okay.
he muffs him with the ball as he gets ejected. Now, months later, they see each other in the club. Draymond like, yo, I'm sorry, he ain't trying to hit that. Bam, sticks
Oh.
him.
You gotta say even before that, right after the thing happened in the finals, they had a parade for the finals.
Yeah.
Right.
And he went and grabbed the microphone like, "Hey, I told Tristan we come from the same club." Like he kept disrespecting him.
Yeah.
After then, he came up to him after disrespecting, like, "Hey, bro, you know, it's like drinking in the party."
Now you about we one-on-one.
Yeah,
you know,
man, you know I was just playing.
Draymond is arguably the most overrated. He is horrible. He's not that good, man.
He plays role. To me, he
Yes,
plays role.
but let me tell you this. You put him on any other team, he probably don't even make an All-Star game.
Yeah, you're right.
That's right, but he's perfect for that system.
Yeah, they're for that system.
That's why that's saying glass, bro.
Yeah.
Couple more stories. Dez Bryant,
Come on
man.
now.
Hey, Dez Bryant, football player for former wide receiver for the
Just had
Cowboys. He got released and he hasn't signed with the team yet.
You want to Cleveland?
But he said it's some snakes on that team. He was like, when I got released, these players was known first and found out they was the reason why I got released. So, do you believe that it was some? Do you believe that the people is behind him getting released, or he just spewing off?
The people or the players that was
the players that was on the team.
I don't know. I don't know Dance Percy. I don't know if he's a liar. I don't. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't think he'll just make up something out the blue.
Right.
You know, obviously he got some type of information that he running with.
Right.
You know, but I mean, they were talking about last season. Dez either having to take less money or not being back with the Cowboys.
Right.
So it ain't like it came out the blue.
Right.
But I don't know if he lying or not.
What you think about that
I'm
situation?
upset, man.
You like Dez?
I like Dez. You know, I've always said he wasn't the top receiver. It just sounds like a female in the bad breakup.
They said they released him because
Whatever
it was always.
it's still in-house.
But they saying like Dak Prescott, the quarterback for the Cowboys, like they trying to get him to progress as a quarterback, and they saying he couldn't progress because Dez is always in his ears
Give
like
him
give
the
him the
ball.
ball.
Yeah.
JB
Give him the ball.
Wide receivers are the most prima. Did
They
you play
be-
receivers?
Yeah.
Hey, it makes sense, don't it make sense?
Y'all, why y'all so prima donna?
Give the ball.
That's a
And I'm so
prima
glad
donna
you said it
position.
because I go my first game back is Sunday, and my quarterback is Chuck. You better throw me the ball. All right, throw me the ball. I ain't trying to hit it. Throw the ball.
You play basketball.
You got Dez Bryant. Throw him the ball, man.
You play basketball, and you feel like you one of the top people on the team.
Okay.
If you're not getting the ball enough, do you think that can stunt someone else's growth? As far as
If I'm not getting the ball?
if you're say you have a point
That's
guard on the
why I did
team.
sport.
No,
Well,
but
they just Kobe and
That's
Shaq had to break
that's
up.
where they go get the ball.
Kobe and Shaq
let's
had
say
to break
the
up.
quarterback and the point guard is similar.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
so that's the point guard and the center.
And you the shooting guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and you're not getting the ball like you feel like you should. But the point guard is a young point guard trying to progress, but you always in the air like, yo man, you need to give me the ball. I'm the man around here.
Okay, I had that situation happen.
And how did you handle it?
Oh, I got them the ball so they can score.
You was the point guard?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's like Derek Fisher not giving the ball to Shaq. Give the ball to Shaq.
Yeah.
Give it. Why wouldn't you not throw Dez Bryant the ball though? I don't care how much he's in your ear. Ask Donovan McNabb how did it help.
But some people say he ain't been open. He can't separate no
Ask
more.
Donovan McNabb how did it help him when he finally got T.O.
Yeah.
He got T.O. the ball,
Right.
and they won 11 games in a row and went to the Super Bowl.
But the argument is they saying Dez Bryant can't get open no more. He can't separate. He's not the same player.
But that's not his fault.
Yeah, it is.
Who fault
That
is
you
it?
can't get open.
Yes.
Bro, you playing
That's the receiver's fault that you can't.
When you
Yeah, you gotta get
your
open.
job.
When you I can't say he didn't get open. When did he not get open?
I'm just telling you what the
I don't care what they say.
experts are saying. It's the reason why he's not
Oh,
signed
yeah,
to
tomorrow.
He had an offer from Baltimore. He didn't accept it because he wanted to do a 1-year deal and bet on
Prove
himself.
himself.
And then try to get a big
You
deal.
know when the coach pick him up, we ain't gonna do it though.
Oh, he said he got cut, so he said he was supposed. Who was supposed to be his brother? We last and talked about Bowles.
Oh, he's talking about his teammates.
Oh,
he's talking about
his
his
teammates.
teammates. He's
I
talking
wonder
about
why
his
he
teammates.
say they got him cut. Like what did they do?
He's saying
They went to
like that.
Oh, they were saying
He was
messed up
he messed up the chemistry,
that.
so we gotta let you go.
Like, that's where the snakes come in.
So who they got over there now for Dak throw the ball to?
They signed
Jason Witten?
Alan Hearns from Jacksonville.
Not Dez Bryant.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But that's the same. But you guys going off the other guy from
Allen
Jacksonville.
Robinson,
Right,
yeah.
So I think Jacksonville receivers are just getting too much credit.
Walter Frazier said he's like Terrell Owens.
He's not T.O. He's good, but he's not T.O. He's not T.O.
You talking about personality? or
Personality,
skill
talent.
wise?
Definitely personality, but talent. Oh, he's not T.O.
He not as far as T.O. was personality.
Nah, because T.O. was wild. T.O. was out there.
Are you
getting stuff.
T.O. or are you Dez Bryant?
I'm T.O.
T.O. I can see.
I'm disrespectful.
I can see.
I'm disrespectful.
Another story I want to get to, man. Hey, Kanye West got some basketball shoes coming out, man. Are they gonna sell? And they supposed to be like $200 something.
Yeezy has
I'm gonna say, yeah, you wanna know
He has
why?
a brand.
When them Yeezys come out,
Bro, they
they almost want to kill each other for them. So
Really? Bro, people resell Yeezys for thousands of dollars.
What you think about these
Yeah,
shoes
brand.
coming out?
Are they gonna actually be like? Are they just? Yeah, are they really basketball shoes?
Basketball shoes.
Because he already got a regular shoe though.
Because you wanna know
I'm trying
why?
to say who else is not a
Because
basketball
you wanna
player
know
that has
why?
shoes?
You know how it's gonna look to walk into the court and you have on some Yeezys that cost $300, the hoop and another guy got on some Adidas. Like you got bragging rights. Like
Now
yeah,
you can't hoop.
Nah, you
I
can't.
know sports that be dressed as teeth.
They look good.
Yeah.
I go out golfing, look like I can golf. But on this thing.
It's so pretty bad. He said.
What's up? You took a little lesson. Now you think you tight out here? I ain't seen
Why
nothing
don't we
yet.
tell when y'all go golfing?
Did you ever go?
No, but that's not the point because you didn't know that. So why didn't I
I said I was gonna try to.
No. But why didn't you call?
Oh,
We ain't in golf.
No.
You
Just answer the question. No. All of that is irrelevant. All of that is irrelevant. All of that is irrelevant. My question is.
Show why we out there?
My question is, why did I get called?
I didn't know you golf.
You did not know I did go.
You see the freaking down?
I'm just asking the question.
I'm gonna call you next time. I'm gonna call you next time.
No, I don't want to go. Don't give me no pity, y'all.
I ain't want to mess up your.
All I can do was try to do. If you're mad about something, all I can do is try to help.
But I just want to know why didn't you call me first?
I ain't want you to mess up.
Because I ain't never seen you golf before, so I ain't.
I wear gloves. They won't mess up my clear coat.
What's up, y'all? See y'all joining in,
Don't wear
man.
a glove on one hand.
So look, man, we've got a few more minutes, man. Once again, we have Brittany, I Tech Teach You, Taylor in the building. She has a company where she helps people with laptops, computers, iPhones, Androids, anything that you need. She's in the building. One more time, I'll let them know how they can get in contact with you and let them know what you, in a quick summary of what you do.
Alright, yeah, so if you guys want to get in contact with me, if you know how to work the internet, you can reach me at itechteachyou.com. If you want me to come and see your grandparents, your uncles, your aunts, your mom, whoever, 50 and over, it don't really matter even the age. Some people under 50 don't know how to work their phones. 219-307-9416. And I also have one question. This is for anybody that can answer this question. I do test quizzes with them. So this is my bonus question. Before I enter my debit card information on the internet, what should I check for? So, first person to put in the comments, you win. You don't win any prize, but you win.
What do they win? What do they win?
You get a thumbs up from the House.
You were supposed to come with a gift or something.
I thought she had a gift.
That's how we
You
do
gonna type it in?
Hey, she's gonna have to redeem herself.
Yeah. See Al if you win. He got something for you.
She's gonna give it to me. So if she don't give it to me, I don't know what to tell you. So
before I enter my debit card info on the internet, what should I check?
What do y'all think?
I think it's do they got a firewall, some type of firewall security?
Like what? It's a
Oh,
certain thing.
I know what it is. I can't.
Yeah,
It's on the tip of my tongue.
You know anything about that? I don't know. You whenever you come
Some
up
type
with
of
that.
security.
So look, we about to get up out of here, man. Thank you for coming in and joining
Bring
us
in the
today.
cold.
I applaud that.
The lock symbol. Your wife won.
The lock symbol. Yep.
Tell her you won. Tell her she won your
Hey,
wife.
see Al.
See,
She said see Al.
See, the other Brittany.
I believe her. It's her business. She said see Al.
See her. She gotta see me.
I'll give you $1 to take to your wife, okay?
Nah, we don't do dollars around. You gotta get a gift card or something.
I'll
take a dollar.
You'll take $1.
Hey, Brittany, make sure you get your $1. He'll pocket that $1, man. You gotta watch him, man. But look, we about to get up out of here. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for having fun with us. Before we get up out of here, I'd like to give a little word. So these are for the people that I'll be inviting to church that maybe don't come. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna give them a little summary of what Sunday service was about. You know what I'm saying? So, because y'all didn't come to church, the scripture was yeah, you can come with me too, so you gonna get it too. So look, the scripture was Joshua 1:8. Meditate on the word day and night, then you will be successful. Meditate on the word day and night, then you will be successful. Joshua 1:8. Joshua 1:8. That's just one of them. Then you had Matthew 13:18 through 22. Basically talking about when you get the word, if you don't understand it, then it ain't gonna do nothing for you. But if you get the word and receive it, you can do something with it. So that was just a little summary. Just a little summary. Meditate on the word, you will be successful. Now, I'm gonna preface it by saying this. You can be successful in other ways. Of course, you can be successful, but will it last? Will it mean something to you? I think if you meditate on the word and be successful in this way, it will mean more and it will last longer. That's my opinion. Just my opinion. But that's the word for y'all. For the people who may not have went to church or I invited and didn't come, I gave y'all a little something.
Right, you looking at me? You ain't sent me nowhere.
I'm just looking at y'all, man.
Y'all
Why didn't you invite us?
That's not an open invite, but you didn't invite me.
I invite you all the time.
The lies you tell.
You work all the time.
My point. The Lord know my heart.
Here we go.
Good word.
Well, y'all, we about to get up out of here, man. For Mr. Hollywood over here, Mr. Tell the Truth, Mrs. Brittany I Take Teach You Taylor. We are out this thing. See y'all next week. Y'all can just get out and talk. That speak ain't got no bass.
That shit ain't got bass like the last.
It ain't got bass. I think it's loud. I think it's loud.
Now let's innovative idea.
That's bad. Because I ain't never want to be no business song. But
That's what I want.
what do you want to do?
I have some ideas.